Welcome to my Pizza Tuesday happy hour coffee time. As if, although coffee hour. Oh. I walked by him one time during active outsider Mississauga bingo, and his mouth wasn't moving, and hear him. I reported it, and I showed him to others. He's a delusional. Excuse me. He's a delusional man. Grandiose delusions of grandeur, delusions of power, automatic delusional. Automatic delusional, somatic delusion, prescriptory delusional, obsessive, obsessed with a compulsive, paranoid, aggressive, agitated. It says we told him to sit elsewhere, not be with us anymore. Because he wasn't that invited, he kept inviting himself. He kept trying to say, go away. No, stop. We don't want to know you anymore. Some athletes get that, Administrators have a customer and or a client and or member and or patient that way inclined. Don't blame me, although. Don't blame me. Don't blame us, Bellises. We're not guilty. We didn't cause it. They were all just born as. All those other people were born as. Weaknesses instead of. It's. I believe lots of it. Not that I'm blaming them for everything. East India, Pakistan, India, Iraq, Malaysia, with and without Africa. GUPT, 1909. And whoever in there now, since then, October, whenever they moved in, are not any greater and better. They are not any better and greater than those GUPT 1909. Saying that, I'm going to get myself my coffee. Did you know that animals can speak outside of their own natural habitat, their languages? They can actually speak. Many can speak whatever humans speak. But my cat, when he speak English, sometimes my cat used to say something like, Mom. They did the same things at Mississauga Senior Citizen Center. Square went older out of Center. Bill Beckett was there, and he was adamant he was one of us. They should get could be list. We'd have our contact information, know us furthermore. Although when we had lunches together, he was usually not always there. He was always invited. He wasn't even invited to our birthday celebrations. We didn't want to know him. He kept forcing himself on us. He'd get our contact information, call us, email us unwanted emails. I was very polite while received. Social media, that was it. When he was on our social media, I reported him to the staff at the center. Although one of the staff at the center, I mentioned returning as a mall walker, and I was welcomed, encouraged it does. I don't know that I'll do it this year, although at least I was given the okay. The yes, you can. I just hope he resigns from that and just resigns from bingo, just leaves the center completely, especially since what he did the last dining. I mean, the table was reserved. He should have been sitting elsewhere. He does stuff on purpose, knowing that I'm going to be there somehow or other. He should have been showed and told by other staff, get up and get out, move over to the other table, or just leave. Because you're not eating with the same. You're not there. You have to buy. He did it just as because he was a stalker. He's just a stalker, celebrity stalker. That's all Bill Beckett is a stalker. When I did the walkathon this year, I never asked him for a pledge, not one little bit. I don't want to know him. So that money that the center did not got was celebrity stalker Bill Beckett's fault. Not mine. I was liking somebody else. I'm always liking somebody else, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I like, including uh, John Kovac. Oh wow, my head just started to get quiet all of a sudden. Oh, because it's not a grandiose delusion, and it's not a romantic delusion. I'm not delusional. Ah, ooh, I like that. It's been a while. Oh, now I can't my left ear. I really do. Hi, Jeffree Star. I'm going to take my head off to Ohio. And to Oakville. Closest I've been to Ohio more than a year was Michigan, Massachusetts, Salem. CIBC and Rachel. Oh, she's a definitely need to get fired. We tried once more to get another advisor, bank advisor, because she's really been with that one. Very unemployable. She wouldn't work properly for my mom and dad. She kept living in her own little world. East Indian, Pakistan, India, Iran, and Iraq. She was just not out there with it around Trinidad and or Guyana. She was just never very professional. And she lies and lied that we were racist, bigot, discriminatory, discrimination, prejudice because we didn't like the work she did. We didn't like the work. Wanted her to work. She wouldn't do once more, so we've had to wait and wait and wait aimlessly and endlessly because this woman wouldn't do her job title, job duties, job descriptions, job duties, job description, the job detail. So she wouldn't do anything. All she did was harass and bully us to make her whole little world become a reality. Her whole little world of fictitious delusions, factual. Her whole little world of delusions she wanted to make real. With and without obsessive compulsive. Allegedly. Hope we never hear from her again. Soon, because she doesn't going to work. She's trying to spread it. I mean, there was two other advisors that were not that good, although they were somewhat better than her. At least they did some, if not all, work. Their jobs, titles, their jobs, duties, their jobs, descriptions, their jobs, details. That's not us. Asked for a certain document be fulfilled. My mom once wanted. And she sat there and said she couldn't do it. And she had to go speak to her manager. She couldn't do it. I mean, what the? So was my mom. Because of location and everything, my mom's lack of ability to travel far, she was like, we can't do it. And then we had to get a third and fourth person in the meeting to tell her, yeah, you can. And you will. I mean, my mom and I should, can, could, may, must, and need. Us Bellises should, can, could, may, must, and need. Has, had, have, and got, and gets. Laws, Canada, laws. And Employment Standards Act, and alleged volunteering, and alleged human rights. Factual. I from one and more other person, including from and by that for Vendetta, by Helen, whatever her name was. just because my mom either got and or phone calls and other harassments, bullying from stalkers, uh, they were trying to convince my mother it was the right thing to do. My father's side, my family, alleged other Bellises, alleged related to us. It's not as real as my mom showed and told, and others showed and told, laughing as all before, all during, all later, and all since 1985. Examples: Lisa and David Bellis, Paul and Susan Bellis, and Carolyn and John May Bellis, and their parents, allegedly Robert and Rose Bellis, Jim and Barb Bellis, and Johnny and Daisy Bellis. Other CPPs, other social insurance numbers, other social insurance numbers, will need twitches. Instead, the description or the link video I put together, I made of as. I like that song. Bill Beckett needs her spirit, or her spirit will kick out the door. I don't know what it were other people. Just. Were I to buy shampoo in the making, what shampoo I would never buy ever again is Johnson & Johnson over tears. Forever forbid that in my home. And it's not blood clots that caused us Bellas to hear voices. It's just normality. No, I'm not. I know I'm not deaf. I've had bouts of water in my ears, although I'm not deaf. I could see more than my mom. My mom did take a lesson yeah, years ago. Police were contacted several times, phone calls, etc. Off and on and off the internet. All before, all during, all later, and all since. Us Bellises, other Bellises, off and on and off the internet. Wi-Fi's. Celebrity stalker Norman Thompson, my mom alleged youngest brother, and all others. It's awful how some other people mentally ill as blamed Asbestos. My mom, that's my mother, and or more other people, deaf and or blind, seeing impaired. I never did. I don't do that. It's amazing I haven't cried, said all I did. All right, on the internet this morning. I'll be back online with a video. 3 minutes of what I eat during the day. I eat during the day as when I be fat person. Only 3 minutes because I'm busy, busy, busy. Coffee. Oh. Coffee, I need coffee. Just because somebody mentally ill themselves broke down a bunch of stuff during the emergency wasn't even my SDM very. There was just supposed to be a ride home, and she dreamt up a bunch of stuff, a fictitious letter and a real, and she read it aloud or whatever. She's talking about herself, and then lied it was me. Caused a whole lot of trouble, and was reported to the police several times over, more than once, that the three of them should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, to head on and out from Asbellis's home and all else where we were. She's a nasty thing that's obviously mentally ill herself and lives the very most obsessive, we said her what compulsive delusional life. And they tried labeled Asbellis's as instead of them. Instead, it's the three of them. Um, a few more. Wasn't us at all. And instead of changing my mental health, our mental health Asbellis's to those has mental illnesses. Instead, those other people always have. Those mental illnesses did not exist, symptoms and behaviors. And Janice hasn't been taking her medication properly for years, years and years, dreaming it all up. Because in the world of Asbellises and others, Bellises, nobody liked those three other people very. Even when they were with my parents and any and all other times, they weren't liked. They weren't as welcomed as they tried being real. My father often told them to get out And when I remember one time when my mama alleged we were there, my mama uh, mentioned that I wasn't bad, but although they were, my dad packed me up in his car and went away. They weren't allowed to bother us that way. Yeah, they did. For years and years and years after my father died, so we didn't want both of them. I remember when we owned that house on Fieldgate Drive, and the three of them started to carry on as the most door-to-door breaking into trespass schizophrenics I've ever seen and heard. Persecutory delusional themselves, the three of them. We were quite content with others. There's two more, and there was two more. There was like about a dozen of them, or the dirty dozen, I should say. Maybe it was number 13. And police advised us to change your phone numbers, keep away from them, which we've done. At least I've tried, and nothing to do with it. Maybe even move. And like I mentioned it to somebody, and I said, "Why did the police arrest them instead of having me move around so many times over? Because the police should have arrested them and had them judiciary punished." I'm like, I don't know. Judiciary. Police should have had them in jail. And I'm like, I know there's enough evidence that they didn't even need us in court. They could do it all by themselves. As far as I know, none of that came to them anything. They never did. Still out of prison, whether it's out on bail, uh, honestly, right? Because it doesn't matter how many times those mentally ill other people tried lived it. The real world does happen eventually. And my mom and I used to have money. We used to be able to buy and sell without hesitation. And because of the internet, they tried to get. So they tried to sue us for slander and defamation, etc. Yet, good securities cameras all on, altering all those live real time and recorded recordings and editing all photos of used and given to the police, lawyers, and my mom tried to sell brides came and went, and other brides came and went. And where we have been all before, all during, all later, all since 2017. All before, all during, all later, all since Gene Roger and Janice Payton. Obsessive with Edric, with a compulsive delusional, grandiose delusional, delicious grandeur, delusions of power, ego demanding delusional, somatic delusional, persecutory delusional, paranoid, aggressive, and agitated, all about ultra and all about us, such as Mobitus Boulevard. And they used to open the gate and trespass. They couldn't get it to us anymore. They were trespassers. The police, we tried to send the police to stop them coming around. We never did that to them where they supposedly lived. We never bothered them a little bit. Yeah, they physically in the vehicle too. Weren't allowed over here too. This neighborhood, they're not supposed to. I don't even know that Gina's alive. They published public and did reset it, their privacy settings as we witnessed some videos of Gina in the hospital that Janice published. Janice put a whole lot of photos out there. false allegations and false accusations about us, Bellasis, and others. And I don't think all the photos are as real as Santa's children told. Look more like erotic delusions. I mean, there's no way Janice Payton should be with it or without her parents to and on and out from 80, 50, 60, 70, 90 buildings in my residential neighborhood. And Mississauga Senior Citizen Center and Squarewood Shopping Center and Squarewood Ultra Adult Center, Rockwood Mall, and Central Parkway Mall, and Active Island Center, Elsewhere. And all those allegations and accusations, those three other people and other stalkers, children told hospitals, we should not have got that health cares. Those health cares we should have been given are real health cares, been made to feel better and greater. Because that's who we are. As well as this. Janice ever to act on and out from and buy one and more Ellis's estates, contents, and monies, health scares. Janice could be estimated, arrested, persecutory, schizophrenic. And attention deficit hyperactive, psychotic, was definitely delusional, persecutory delusional. Share my stuff. I had those stalkers on my social media live stream. This one and or other was themselves internet trolling stalkers. Not us, them. It's just the continuation of it. It's an evolution of just them stalkers. To add on and out from my doors and windows that they're not supposed to. I see them. I try to reset my privacy settings. I'll like block them, hide my social media because they're not allowed to know anything from anybody anymore. Police 416-905 an emergencies person. Parking security, lobby security here, and where we lived earlier, outside of those houses I mentioned. We lived before. And as I mentioned before, that's one of the reasons why I like to wear colors grays and yellows, silvers and golds, and grays and greens, at least once a week. Be it hair accessories and or fashions and or cosmetics. And or having a yellow pussycat. Maybe someday I'll have a yellow pussycat. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know that I'll ever have another one alive, especially in this neighborhood. Other people, such as GUPTA 1909, happen to add on often from my front door, from the back doors. YouTube community guidelines and or Facebook community standards. All those other people I mentioned should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not. From those two places, to and on and out from and by residential, as I mentioned, and elsewhere. All those three centers, those three malls, etc. All about, all to, all about, and all about, all to, all about asbestos. Oh, off and on and off TikTok too. Such as all names, all named Beckett, Bill Beckett, celebrity stalker Bill Beckett, tried communicated with one and more staff there and more than one member there. I'm sure Asbellis's were not the only victims. Voices, harassment, etc. Yes. I used to do my coffee mornings, the Bella Switch, the Avril the Forest Witch. And then I tried changing the title on that, but I'm having technical difficulties, and here I am. I have a smaller channel, uh, Urban Fairy Witch, the Bella Switch Avril. Yesterday I looked, I only had 26 subscribers. I'm hopeful that 1,000 or more from the Forest Witch, which is going to get possibly changed. I'm going to edit and put my name on it some more. It's not going to be my forever internet home. My forever internet home social media, I want it to be Urban Fairy Witch underscore the Bellis Witch Avril with a broom icon emoji thing. That's one I want to make like where I do my live streams and everything. So maybe some of you, when you see this under the replay or under a clip, will go there and subscribe. Because once over there, I just want to sit there and make it my forever home with social media. With a link, the Forest Witch. Because that's where I want to do all my foodieism, foodist beauty, Avril and Pets for Babies, Bellis Berries Gardens, and the Urban Fairy Witch, the Bellis Witch Avril social media, Avril Bellis. Please come join me there. Like and subscribe. Like and or subscribe and or monetization. My tip jar is open. Is should be functioning. You should be able to scan it or whatever and leave a donation to my fundraiser. Give me a tip. And or subscribe and like Urban Fairy Witch underscore the Bellis Witch Avril broom emoji. Buddhist beauty. That's me. You know, when other residents force themselves upon us to hear them and see them, etc., next doors, they want us to hear them. Why? They should, can, could, may, must, and need instead did sections 2A and 2B and not interfered with our enjoyment and comforts here, home, and elsewhere in the building and complex. They should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not disturbed and annoyed us. Yeah, they did verbally several times over. And when they weren't doing it verbally, the adults, they were playing music and stuff at all hours. My mom wasn't wanting to hear them. Phone called the police and reported them several times over to stop. They're allegedly tenants, allegedly renters that should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not did sections 2A and 2B. They should, can, could, must, may, and need did sections. They should, can, could, may, must, and need did, does, and do sections 2A and 2B, and not lied. Security cameras on this floor and throughout the complex should, can, could, may, must, and need used as evidence. Live, real time, recorded, photographed, and social media, virtuals, websites, internet, all of it, all public, etc. All happened to us. All happened. As Bella says, we're not guilty. You can see more about that on my other social media, the Forest Witch, until I name change it once more. The title, my name, Avril Bellis. Francais Avril Bellis. Avril, April. English translation, April, April. Although most everybody, Canadian, North American, pronounce it as Avril, April, or they sometimes used to pronounce it Avril, with and or without misspelled it, such as AVRIL, Eril. Oh, good morning. I was looking for you. I'm glad I go. I thought you were telling your friend. Hey? I thought you read your picture. You did go right back to bed? Yeah. Well, I didn't. One thing other people, social media should, can, could, may, must, and need children told all about, all to, and all about us spouses is that I was not, I am not, I be not, I did not, violence, violent, all about, all to, and all about my parents, and my parents' parents, and my parents' parents' parents, and all animals, and all botany, and all pets, all fur babies, and myself, all others, all. Okay. And that is, and that was not by Abellis Avril, Avril, invited one and more those other people, stalkers, did, does, and do stalking, all that other stuff too, stalking I mentioned, and I shared other people published, documented meaning and definition, meanings and definitions, words such as stalker, stalking, and Asbellus's victims, word victim, victims, victimization, victimized, all happened as, all happened. I'm going to get my coffee. I'll just see what time it is. Oh my God, that's the time. Holy. Oh, I gotta make a move. I'm running behind schedule. I need my dressing gown. Didn't realize the time. Oh no. I'm gonna have to come back maybe and have coffee hour tomorrow. I have to end my live stream very soon. Oh, there's the stream. Look, the stream. She'll be here any minute. Why? Your nurse.
Why she downstairs?
No, it should be any minute. We need to clean up.
Is that late?
That's not very late. I didn't look at time. I thought it was only 9 something.
You got a clock coming in more than me.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. October is the wrong calendar.
What?
October, I'm saying it's the wrong calendar.
Yeah, you put the right one on the table. You're supposed to be using it.
I just took that from the table.
Oh, should be ready any minute now.
I didn't hear the phone ring.
What?
I didn't hear the phone ring.
Of course not. It hasn't done it yet.
Oh,
I said it should be ringing any minute now. I was dizzy. Well, put your book down and help me, please, Mom?
did what?
Garbage collecting? I did ask you yesterday. I did, yeah. please.
Okay.
What's funny?
Oh, I'm busy. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's cracker.
Can you come and help me, please?
Eh?
Can you come and finish helping me,
Oh,
please?
but I was finished. Oh.
Here. I know, just wait. Bag. Come on, hold it open. Hello.
Hi. Oh my!
Hello.
What happened?
It's slippery.
Oh,
What is that? Okay, we have to be careful. Is it on oil?
shouldn't be. I used a Swiffer jet. I'll give the floor away.
Yeah.
Yes,
Your what do you call it? Your mom needs to be very, very careful.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
I did wash this.
So are you too. Like
I did wash the bed. I'll give it another go while you're helping her.
maybe it's not the right. What did you use?
No, we've been walking around. Maybe it's something off the floor.
Oh gosh, I don't want to break my back and so.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Right, this last part.
It's a lethal weapon. It should help. I don't know what was on the floor.
Miss Mop.
Uh-huh.
Say Miss Mop.
Yeah.
Another day I had to get down on my knees and scrub.
Well,
You too?
can still do
Down
that.
on your knees. No, I didn't use a mop.
No.
That's better. I did.
That would have been
I
too
think
easy.
it's just,
That would have been too easy.
In the what do you call it? On that
Swerve it, yeah.
yeah. Be careful.
Yeah.
Did you drop something there?
No.
I think it's because of, oh, okay, go ahead. That's over there.
It's better.
I thought you have a cleaning lady.
I phoned her again yesterday. She hasn't returned my phone call. I said, while you're in there, I'll go and see if I
Yeah.
can get her.
There is a girl that was just cleaning someone's place before the lady that before I come here.
Yes.
Do you want me to give that to you? Maybe she's looking for her client.
Okay.
She's Portuguese.
Okay.
You want me to?
Yeah.
American, they never had this.
I know, right? You have to do all
I
that.
should have been so overwhelmed.